Hi, Leo. Welcome to your end of June reading, leading up to the first week of July. So, Capricorn full moon is also coming. We are going to see the effects it is unfolding for your story, Leo collective, Leo consciousness. I'm going to now pick your cards. So, the first row, we have the Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands, Emperor, the Sun, the Fool, Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, and we have a King of Swords. Now let's clarify with some stimulus here. First, I'm going to clarify your central energy, which is the Sun. So clarifying the Sun, we have the Lamante, Constellante Sorpresa, and La Leggerezza. Oh, this is like someone really surprisingly showing up in your life and brighten your day, to be honest, but it can be not so much lived. So there's a short-lived interaction there. The full later sets us free for sure. But let me check some other cards. What is that Ace of Pentacles? We have the Bambino, Donna Maritata, and Sacerdote. Wow. But what about that Seven of Swords? We have Magia Signora, Dispiacere, and Allegrezza al Cuore. I want to see what the Tower is too. Letterato, Fulsita, and Lavignone. And King of Swords in the end. We have Presente di Pietre Preziose, Il Ladro, and Fortuna. Wow, Leo. Really interesting reading. Your central energy, first in terms of love, I have to tell you that something does not feel stable very long here. Yes, there can be experiences, but it does not give me the feeling of this is going to be stable long time. The Tower energy is really changing the course, but I'm seeing something really entering your life, something hidden being exposed by the end of June. And then you're like completely standing in a different place, standing in a different place from where you started. Someone here is unexpectedly entering your emotional space. They are really changing your mood, Leo, completely. And there is warmth here. There is some excitement, maybe some relief energy. But this energy does not become very suddenly, super committed or heavy. It feels to me more of like a spontaneous energy, and it is actually refreshing. It's almost effortless, I can say. And there is also something here which is making me suspicious. That it comes with an opportunity, but this is the beginning. But to say again, it has also actually the story more of like something has a potential to be stable and established or starting small. Feels to me later a bit it may a bit disappoint you later, but because Seven of Swords and Ivy is telling me that there's someone who has been through like enough pain and they don't stop repeating the um, old mistakes, and these painful lessons they went through is like becoming the reason they find happiness. But it's like they every time uh, they go through something, it is like a new kind of a test to them, but they are not really playing right in this test. So this person has the potential to later deceive you. Okay, and you are becoming much more smarter due to this deception. Um, and then you are like becoming more defensive towards it. But then there is this freedom, there is this joy, like there is this kind of willingness to, connect with life. Like, how to say, you, I think, getting some scratches from the first interaction, but then you are standing strong. Um, Later, something becomes like a lesson to you, and you are carrying this lesson. I see information coming, and the information is, I think, expressing something is not true. So you are also seeing things which which is not true, or it was like a truth exposure. Um, so like a false narrative collapses maybe in your life. Not the relationship itself, maybe, but maybe there is a lie or you catch a lie, something in that nature. But you realize what is not really built on truth. And then in your eyes, suddenly someone is receiving an incredible value because they are the one who is exposing that. Um, I see someone trying to take the advantage of this truth. They try to secure it before someone else can. Like someone is really following what is being exposed here. Um, I'm seeing a value is connect. The value of the connection is being, I think, measured because there are like connections, opportunities. There is a person who doesn't want to lose connection. There is urgency. There is possessiveness. I feel, uh, and I feel the energy telling me that there is a person who is like thinking that they need to secure something before it slips away. This King of Swords isn't detached, I feel. I think he's making some calculated decisions. Your value may be like increasing in the eyes of them because you expose this. You're suddenly becoming a valuable asset to a place somewhere or for a person, I feel. And you were trying to understand, like you are exposing something here, Leo. You are um, you are seeing first the growth, then you invest, and then you wait, and something genuinely develops. Also, you understand the painful lesson. Um, you There is an interaction that is short-lived. Um, it gives you joy. Then some truth comes, and it really changes everything. Um, but you can see how actually the truth the reality interrupts the fantasy, and from a guarded place, you become more open and decisive. Um, and when you are under the radar of someone, and they are making a, you are also making your own evolution. I do feel, this end of June, I feel like gonna reward honesty. Uh, it's going to reward being maybe uncomfortable with some truths at first, but then it's gonna reward honesty. Uh, if something really unexpected enter into your world at this time, uh, before it can become something lasting, and layer of it needs to be exposed. Um, so this exposure happens, and it's removing what wasn't genuine in your connections. There is a message, a revelation, or a compassion, or a discovery. And this is like changing the direction of a relationship. You are suddenly becoming more important and valuable from one's perspective. This King of Swords know exactly what they're dealing with, and they know exactly what they want. I feel maybe a particular movement of you, like you actually make someone understand what they are about to lose, and they are suddenly very much want to hold that mm, precious things from that. Um, and this happens because that surprise encounter changes everything. But in your story, there is absolutely some plot twist, I have to say. Aries people, um, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius energy, I feel in this reading. Literally, some Leos may expose another person, a relationship that their person is having with another person. You may expose a relationship or some old connection. Someone's old lover may come, and you may expose that, but suddenly you become like the precious person. I don't know, but uh, if you really insist on honesty, you're gonna win for the end of the month, and also for the beginning of June. This can be also related with the Capricorn full moon, so this can be also one thing to mention. So, Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you have any tarot questions. The information is at the description box below. You can visit my live streams to ask questions. If you do not know how those live streams work, please check the description box below. Thank you so much, and take care.